Howdy folks, how we doing? You join me at KIOTI UK, which is just up the road from me, and I'm here to have a look at KIOTI'S new 140 horsepower tractor. Yeah boy! So I'm just cruising around in one of their UTVs or side-by-sides, however you want to call them, and lovely bit of kit. Always found with these, they always were hard to drive smoothly, but this one's lovely smooth take-up on it. Really could do with one, but I've got, you know, I've got the smaller version. I've got a four-wheeler rather than one of these, because these are, well, a lot of money. That's the only downside to them, but they've also got the 120 horsepower version here with a 10S loader on. There's a few options for loaders on them. One of them, KIOTI'S own, and a Sigma. So you can have, you know, the 120 or the 140 with the loader on. Well, in fact, the whole range as well, really. But obviously you can see this one has got rear wheel weights on as well. And I know styling doesn't matter, but it's nice to have a good looking tractor, and I think it looks the nuts. I really do. They've got the styling bang on. Anyway, it's enough of looking at them. Let's see what they like to drive. So she's 140 horsepower, looks a treat. Like I say, looks don't really matter on a tractor, but they do, don't they? Because you want a good looking tractor, whether it's a Ford FW30 or a modern New Holland or a KIOTI, whatever, it's got to look right. And that's a nice bonnet, I do like that. So the engine is KIOTI'S own stage 5 4-cylinder diesel, like I say, producing 140 horse. You got your engine oil dipstick down there, filler, good access to everything. Your after treatment is actually under the bonnet, rather than like a lot of manufacturers where it's tucked in here, which then restricts access to the engine. And there's, like I say, there is very good access to this engine here. So up front, obviously got air filter, got your cooling pack. So these pop open like that so you can gain access. That just twiddles, comes loose like that. Going to flap this side. You've got the mesh grills in there. So there's pretty good access to your cooling pack there, lot. So we've got a decent LED light package on her. Diesel and AdBlue, easy to get to. Then round the back, nice uncluttered back end. Really nice uncluttered back end. You can get to everything nice and easy. 3 remotes on it. Electrics, dipstick and filler for your back end. Look at that old school winder for your drop arm, for your 3-point linkage. Separate holes for your stabilisers. 2-speed PTO, 541,000. You've got up down for your linkage, and you've got a PTO button there as well. So nice staggered steps, big door to get in, and a surprisingly accommodating cab. Feels very airy in here. It's a 5-post cab, so we've got the extra post there on that door. We have got a door, big door this side as well, but it does feel very light and airy. Let's fire her up. Alright, so we've got a left-hand shuttle. Oh, let's go. So for me as an operator, always right near the top of the list is a decent cab. To be fair, this has got just about the right level of creature comforts in it. We've got a sprung cab, so it's on coil suspension, got an air seat, but it's not over the top. So I've got manual hydraulics, so levers rather than electronics, because I'm not the biggest fan of electronics just for electronics' sake. You know, it just gives it something else to go wrong. So nice and simple. We've got an 8-speed power shift that we can do the buttons up and down there. That's replicated on the high-low range lever there. We've got an auto transmission button as well. And we're cracking on. We're doing 10.5k at the minute with this 6-metre Bednar cultivator. She's pulling fair well. She really is. So you've got your little armrest here with all the stuff you need on it. So you've got your gears up and down again, hand throttle, linkage up down, depth control. And under this little cover, you've got obviously your drop height, your draft control, lift height, lift speed, all that sort of stuff. You've got all your work lights here, your wipers, everything like that, your beacon, heated rear screen as well. Oh, I like that actually. Hey, that's a nice touch. Horn on the lever for the joystick for the loader if you've got one. She is pulling. Look, we're bulldozing, but she wants to pull. Just them paddle boards struggling a little bit with the trash. It's a gutsy engine on it. I'll give it that. It don't want to die. And we're sat at 2,000 RPM. I think we could probably back it off a bit and it'll be quite happy. There you go, about 1,800 now. Steering's nice and light in it. Yeah, I'll tell you what, these spool valves, they're nice to operate. Just feel real nice to operate, if you know what I mean. Well, let's see how torquey she is. Drop her in. Didn't even notice. I mean, granted, I've not got it deep because there's no point. I'm just tickling the surface. I'm in about 3 inches, 3 or 4 inches with the tines. Pickup's good. I mean, it is quite trashy stuff. But yeah, punchy engine. You know, this tractor appeals to me because, well, it's not old school, but it kind of reminds me of old school. You haven't got all the electronics in the way for no good reason. She is mostly mechanical. You know, mechanical spools, mechanical transmission. You've got the 8-speed power shift in here. You can have a straight manual transmission if you want, but then again, yeah, that suits some folk, but especially on jobs like this, you want the power shift. You know, modern technology has, you know, brought us some stuff that's useful, and power shift transmissions are one of them. Like, I mean, look at her. I mean, Jesus, we're blocked up fairly well here, like. Look at her. She's dragging it. She don't care. She's just dragging it all. But yeah, it gives me that like old school vibe, but with the modern, a bit of modern technology thrown in. So it's not like driving, for example, like the old TW, where it does wear you out after you've done a day. This, I'm quite comfy in here. I've got the aircon. I've got a nice comfy seat. I've got the controls at my fingertips. Yes, in-cab noise is a little bit high, but nothing the radio won't sort out. At least you can listen to the radio up there as well. And it's a sort of tractor that I reckon would appeal to a lot of folks. You know, people that don't want unnecessary electronics. You know, I am, you know, take like my fast track for example, spools. Pain in the arse. Why are they electronic? No good reason. These, blooming mechanical. So when you pull the lever, it blooming works. You know, there's a lot to be said for that, having a bit of simplicity, like. Yeah, she is starting to know about it a little bit. But that's torque holding that. She's on the right on the torque band. Right on the torque band. There you go, she's just wandering off, but fair play to her, we're going up a bit of a hill now. Smooth power shift transmission, not jerky at all. Let's go for first. Let's just see what the low range gears are like. So just slide that forward, that's into low range. It tells you on the dash. It tells you there we're in low range. We're in low 1, so we're going to be in bottom gear now. Tick over, and that is 1k. So we'll get up to 540 speed, or 540 eco, and we're doing 1.8k. 540, and we're doing 2.5k. Right, so let's take her up the gears now. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, then we're in 8th now, and at 1900 revs we're doing 10k. So it's a good range of speeds in each range there, lot. We'll just fold her up, wheels down. So I know it's funny, but they are really nice to operate, these spool wheels. Just fold her up and we'll just see what she's like, you know, when we crack on a bit, like. And jingle down this bit of stubble. You know, don't forget this is a 6 metre cultivator. She's been doing fairly well, I reckon. So we're in top gear. I'm not going to go too fast, obviously we've got a fair cultivator on the back, but we're jingling along at 30k at the minute. I'm not getting bounced out the seat. It's nice and composed, giving it all the beans. Blooming ideal, I tell you. This is a decent little tractor. Down the gears, and it's just a nice. It's nice smoothly down them gears. So we'll pick first. We'll just do the shuttle without clutching. Smooth as anything. So there you go, sports fans, the HX1402. Probably the definition of a pocket rocket, because it's a tiny little tractor, but 140 horse, pokey little engine in there. What's not to like? And I really think we ought to have a look at this with a plough on. Love a bit of ploughing. Nice 5-furrow well, my 5-furrow dowsel will go well on there, I reckon. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. Anyway, let me know what you reckon to this. And if you're in the market for one of these, well, it'd be silly not to have a look at one, I reckon. Really would. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ta!